Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Hampton Court Palace and the Royal Tennis Court for the 2023 Champions Trophy, brought to you by Mitsubishi Electric and Cadcourt. You've got Giles Doy and Martin Daly up in the commentary box this afternoon. We're going to tag team our way through a few of the professional team here at RTC for your commentary this afternoon. We've got an absolutely cracking semi-final lined up here. Ben Taylor-Matthews and Steve Virgona. And the winner of today's match will have the right to take on John Lumley in tomorrow afternoon's final. If you hadn't joined us from earlier today, John Lumley overcame Bryn Sayers in, I think it was probably about 4 hours, 4-hour 5-set epic. A proper examination and some top quality tennis from both players.
This Champions Trophy semi-final. Receivers end is Ben Taylor-Matthews. Serving end is Steve Virgona. Double. Right. Bop. Up.
Bit of a statement of intent there from Ben Taylor-Matthews, second rest of the match, straight into the dead on.
Last gallery, 15 all. All.
We've got the tones of Scott Blaber in the marker's box down in the dead on this afternoon. Scott, one of the 3.5 professional team we've got at Royal Tennis Court. We're hoping to be joined hopefully a bit later by Nick Wood and Jack Josephs as well.
40-30, receiver leads, last gallery. No, on the chase got better than 3. Game, that's the first game. Receiver leads. Oh. $15 love. $30 love. $40 love.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think we're seeing a pattern here quite early. Both players going to the floor. Not so much forcing, which we saw a lot of in the previous semi-final.
Don't think we've really seen anything about the penthouses really at all, actually, other than the serves. Fantastic shot there from Ben.
Game. 1 game all.
Trick shots now.
We're only into the 3rd game and we're already seeing main wall posts into winning gallery. That is an unorthodox but fantastic shot.
It's great coverage from Steve, taking that ball early.
15 all. Next. 30-15.
Probably the first shot we've seen targeting Steve's backhand a little bit. Ben seemed very comfortable to go into Steve's forehand corner.
No, put up. Get in the yard. Go chase. 30-15. Serve lead. There's a chase. And gallery, 2 chases. 30-15.
take the long chase, get back to the service end.
As the players change ends, please do let us know on the live chat where you're joining us from, whether you're part of Team Taylor Matthews or Team Virgona.
Day 15. Receiver leads. Better than a yard. Second gallery. Oh. Forty, 30. Game.
It's another lovely return. Great
2
length.
games to 1
Floor side
to
ball,
receive
very
lead.
difficult to deal with.
2 up. Fifteen up. Oh. Last gallery. 15 love.
What you probably don't realise downstairs and watching the stream is that Giles is marking this match as well as
Yard.
commentating.
2 chases.
It's madness.
It's all part of the Giles Doy commentary experience, Martin.
And if you care to place a bet, then Giles is your man. What are your odds? Not the odds, your odds, Giles.
So genuinely, I think this is the closest match that we've probably had all week.
Dirty love. You like that one, Steve? Thank you. A yard. What's the chase? Got better than 2. 15, 30.
Incredible from Steve. He hit the other grille at Hampton Court, which is at the service end above the penthouse. Doesn't count for a point though.
Good.
And again, going to the floor.
2 games all.
We've got a few idiosyncrasies with the court here at Hampton Court. We'll try and pick those out as we go along on today's match. They're not immediately obvious to see on the camera.
15 love. Last gallery, 15 love. Fault. Western second gallery, that's two chases.
Steve's boasted that off the back wall down at the hazard end and managed to get that back over the net for Chase. It was around about the door, second gallery kind of region. I don't think I've ever seen that happen at this court. This court is one of the biggest in the sport. Definitely seen it done. I think I've actually managed to attempt it in a couple of other places, but never seen that happen here before. That's an astonishing retrieval.
It's, as I often say, it's a 350-pound shot, that one, because you will.
15 love. The receiver leads, last gallery. $30 love. Worse than the second gallery. Oh. Chase. 15-30. Ready all. Gallery. Ready all. That's the line. Two cases. 30 all.
Got a few comments in the live chat from Jane. Greetings from Petworth. Looking forward to a great match. Very keen on Mr. Taylor Matthews to take victory today. Hope you've recovered, Jane, from the Beask tournament last weekend at Radley. That was a furiously long day of good handicap tennis and a lot of beasking. So thanks for joining us, Jane.
$40-30. Hazard the line. Hazard. It's off. That's the line. 40-30. Serve lead. Game. 3 games to 2. The server leads. Okay. 15 up. Chase.
Had
Worse
a
than two.
few occasions this week where the edge of the last
15
gallery
up.
has kicked the balls deep into the court a little bit. Steve getting quite lucky there. He was aiming for last gallery and he's got chase 2.
Fifteen-all. The door. 2 chases.
Steve punishing the miss there. The ball from Ben hit the bando just above the grill. Slowed right down. Steve sticks it in the gallery.
Still feeling a little bit tight, a little bit nervy still. I think both players still just trying to settle themselves with a little bit of a rhythm, bit of a pattern. No one yet really kind of taking this set, firmly by the firmly in their hands. I think that's probably the first non-railroad first serve we've had in this match so far.
Lost the chase for worse than 3. 30-15. Server leads the door. Pop. All.
Bit of a miss hit there from Steve to
40,
bring
30.
Ben into the middle of the hazard court a little bit, allowing Ben to really drill that into a corner, forcing a mistake from Steve.
Hold. Second gallery, 40-30 and the chase.
So just coming into our little commentary booth area, it's kind of like a booth. It's an entire upper gallery down at the service end here. We've got RTC Pro, Champions Trophy marker, and also co-commentator Jack Josephs. Jack, how are you feeling?
I'm still catching my breath, Charles. That was an absolute belter that came before.
Game. Game server. That's 4 games to 2. The server leads the first set. Time.
But yeah, ready for another belter. Looks like we're in for a treat here.
Go! Second gallery. Low. As the second gallery, 2 chases.
I have to say, Charles, it's been
Bubble.
great having Steve here this week. He wasn't here last year, which was my first Champions Trophy. So this is the first time I've really seen him in action, and it's good to see such a different style of play compared to the other guys.
Yeah, I think it's I think we mentioned this in commentary earlier in the week. We think this is Steve's first time back at RTC since the 2018 Eliminator against Chris Chapman, which he won in 5 sets in one evening. But he's looking like he's not gone anywhere.
Jace. 15 love. Hazard, second gallery. Hazard.
Ben getting a bit lucky there. He's in prime position in the middle of the court to take a second gallery to win that hazard chase, but
40 love. Game.
I think we're starting to see Ben
Five
starting
games
to
to 2.
work his way through the gears now. That's 7 points in a row Ben's put over Steve.
15 love.
Make that 8 as he takes a 5-2 lead at the start of this first set.
Last gallery. 15 love. all. Go. Ready for team? Oh. Double ball. 30 all.
The rare sight of a double fault in a real tennis match.
Yes, one. Ball. Point 30, one case.
Do keep your messages coming through on the live chat. We've got a few folks, including the Barnard family, who I'm guessing are based in the Bristol area, who are lending their support to Mr. Taylor Matthews, their head professional. If there are any Steve Virgona fans out there, do come on the chat. Do show your support for our man from Chicago.
Who did you have down as favourite before this match, Giles? Before this match kicked off?
We've covered this a little bit, but actually we can mention it again. So, in my opinion, this is probably the closest all week. I think both players are feeling very comfortable on the court. I think this is genuinely a 50-50. This could be all over in 3 sets, or we could be going five sets, 5 all. yeah, it's this one I think is just far too difficult to tell.
Too good. That's too good from Ben. Moved Steve side to
Yes.
side and then found the perfect length to finish.
And the second gallery. Deuce.
Bit of frustration there from Ben. He was clearly eyeing up another cross court force towards the grill, but it's gone a little bit below. This gave Steve a perfect opportunity to send it straight back into the dead on. It's actually Steve's first dead on of the match. It's also our first deuce game. We've got 8 games through.
Some
the first set,
advantage.
and it's the first time we're
Better
looking
than
at
the
deuces
second
and
gallery.
advantages. Chase is better than second.
Game. 3 games to 5. The receiver leads.
Superb rest by both players. Ben feeling very comfortable down the receiving end, really making Steve work from corner to corner to corner, and then finishing the whole thing off with a
15 love.
main wall force into the dead on. Excellent rest.
Then the second gallery. 15 love.
That's a good change up from Ben, but actually I think he was just knackered.
Ball. The door. 2 cases.
It's amazing how simple Ben makes the game. He just looks like he's got so much time on the ball. He doesn't do anything too special. He's not erratic. He doesn't constantly go for winners. He keeps everything very simple. Meeks just allows him to keep his shots tight
15 love. The server leads.
and make his
Better
opponent
than
work very, very hard for each point.
Ball. The ball. Continue. The door. The chase. 30-15. Forty 15.
Set point now for Ben.
Ball. Game. And the first set to the server.
Just over half an hour on the clock. Bento
Second set.
Matthews taking the first set 6 games to 3.
What's the yard? Double. Ball. Shot.
Lovely ball from Ben. Just took his time,
15 love.
pushed it into Steve's backhand corner. Very, very short, only just made it over the stroke line.
Wilson 3. 2 cases. 15 love.
So while both players change ends, start the second set, Jack, you've had a little bit of time to digest the 4 hours that you spent with John and Bryn today. How would you sum it up? Was it how would you sum that? How would you sum up that match?
So I think I've marked 3 of Bryn's matches in the tournament so far, and he massively stepped up today.
15 love. The receiver
I
leads.
think if he
Worse than a yard.
he had tough battles with
Ball. No, it was the chase. Got worse than 2. 15 all. Worse than 3. No. 30, 15.
another great shot from Steve.
40, 15. Thirty, 40.
It's the overhead paddle smash that we've seen a few times this week. From different players in the tournament. Pretty sure it's had a 0% success rate.
Ball. A yard. Level. Fifteen up. Fifteen all. 30, 15. Oh. 30 all.
Steve attempts to volley the force straight off the back wall. Unfortunately puts it straight into the net.
40-30 and a chase.
So going back to your question, Giles. So Bryn's first two matches of the tournament, he managed to squeeze past Rob Schenkman and Leon Smart, both in 4 sets. He struggled to find a rhythm in those 2 matches. He seemed like he wasn't too comfortable with the court. He did play well, but wasn't able to do it consistently. But today, right from the off, he seemed much more comfortable with the court. He found his rhythm. They were deadlocked from the first game in. I think we'd reached 2 hours, and it was almost finished the second set. And I think the big turning point for me.
What's a chase for better than 3? Dukes.
Unforced error there from Steve.
Service
Advantage to
advantage. Shot.
I think the big turning point for me in the
1 game all.
the Bryn Sayers match against John Lumley.
Second gallery.
The second set, the final game was 5-all. Bryn had 2 match points.
$15 love. $15 all. Halt. Off your worse than 6, 2 faces.
Unorthodox smash from Steve.
15 all.
Just going back to what I was saying, I think Bryn was 1 set up. It was 5-all, 40-15 up. But John managed to sneak that second set, and for me that was a huge turning point. You could just feel the whole atmosphere amongst the 2 players change. John obviously went on to win the next set 6 games to love. Bryn obviously battled back, won the next set 6-2. But
Second
John just
gallery.
proved a bit too strong, a bit too consistent.
$30-15. Half yard worse than 6.
Not sure if you can hear me from here.
Half yard worse than 6.
It seems these last couple of games, Steve is finding his targets a lot more.
$40-30.
Yeah, Steve's up to 7 grills for this match overall. Ben's return there, just catching the top of the tape with a little bit of top topspin that Steve wasn't able to react to in time.
Last gallery. Deuce. Advantage. One chase.
Yeah, very short on the serve there, giving Ben a free shot, and he punished him into the backhand corner. Couldn't get it back.
Obviously, Ben used to work here. I don't know how long ago. 10 years ago.
Who could say?
Bit, few more. What do you both remember of your time here with Ben?
I can't answer that, Jack. I started picking up the game after Ben had already moved over to Leamington. So I'll hand over the mic to Martin on this one.
I won't thank you for that. So, beautiful shot from Ben. Impossible trick shot down the line into the winning gallery. So Ben was a great pro here. Was able to benefit from both Chris Ronaldson when he started work here, and then when Nick joined, he was able to practice and train at a high level with Nick, and we see the result of that now. He stuck it in the net.
15 love.
So I think both players remaining positive. Neither of them slipped into the aggressive yet, which we have seen this week for sure. Little skip from Steve.
Last gallery.
So yeah, in summary, Ben was a great pro here. It was a shame when he left to go to Bordeaux, I think, originally. And then he came back for a bit.
Then the second gallery.
And now he only visits 1 week in July.
It's very interesting what you say about Ben benefiting from both Chris Ronaldson and Nick Wood. I can definitely see that combination of styles coming into play. He's just extremely tight. He moves very well, and he always seems to be in the right position. So,
As all
He's also certainly a player who he looks like he's always got an absolute age to play the ball. It's almost like time is slowing down when he's preparing himself to play some shots. We've seen a couple of shots here from Steve that have come off the top of the timbre, and Ben's just been in the right place at the right time, just taking all the time that he needs to find the right place, the right shot.
$15 all. Better than the second gallery. Better than the second gallery. Chase. 30-15. Thank you. Has a bet at the door. 30-15, receiver lead. Better than two chases.
On what I think was possibly the tightest forward serve we've seen in this match, that was so close to touching the edge and yet staying in play.
$40-15, better than two. Ball. Fine. Six better than two. Face off, it felt better than two. 40-15.
A few responses from the crowd there through gritted teeth as Scott judges that chase to be chase off. It's chase best than two. Still gain point to Ben though. It's 40-15 up. Two games to one in this second set.
Last gallery, 40-15. One chase.
I don't know if any of you noticed, but we had the rackets world champion in attendance earlier today, Ben Corsten. Fun fact, I used to play table tennis with Ben. We played in the British League as teammates. We also played against each other in the English Nationals.
40-15, receiver leads. Last
So
gallery.
it's great to see him earlier.
Have you ever been tempted to play rackets with a table tennis player?
It sounds tempting, but not against Ben.
Wins the chase and the game.
I think he'd be a bit too good.
3 games to 1. The receiver leads.
Why not try playing table tennis with him
15 up.
with two rackets?
No, that is something I would try.
Goes 50 all.
Played with a frying pan, played with shoes,
30
played with a
15.
phone, but I've never played with a rackets racket.
All. Go. 40-30.
Steve up in a moment.
40-30. You lead. Oh. Yes. Receiver's advantage.
Ben going a bit more aggressive here. But then still able to play the length.
Game. All up. 4 games to 1. The receiver leads.
So we've had a question on the WhatsApp chat, not the live chat. And the question is the service end gallery where all the cool kids hang out? Looking round, I'm saying no.
$15 up. Second gallery. 15 up.
Martin has just left the viewing gallery for the time being, so I'm going to have to change his answer to a yes.
And call. 40 up. And Chase.
Bit more aggression from Steve there. Quite a high lofty shot from Ben coming back into the middle of the court. Steve putting his whole forehand into that, hitting the back penthouse side of the tambour wall and then going above the wall over the out of court line. Is this the place where all the cool kids are? Well, I can certainly say that Hampton Court Palace is never known for being a cold venue, even on what's a pretty miserable July day outside. It is very warm inside. I think it certainly catches the humidity and the temperature certainly catches a lot of people out whenever they're visiting here.
Bolt. Apologies, yes, it's 40 up. So, okay. Oh, yeah, 40 up.
There's a missed
15, 40.
attempt at winning gallery, striking the top of the bando above winning gallery.
Good. 30, 40. Done. Yes.
All of a sudden we've gone from a position of Ben being 40-15 ahead, looking quite comfortable down the service end. A couple of errors there from Ben's brought it back to juice.
Gallery.
Some
Yeah.
trademark forehands from Steve there.
Advancing. One chase.
Get the feeling this could be a very important game for both players. Difference between 5-1 and 4-2 in a match like this.
I'm starting to see maybe a little bit of I don't know it's fair to describe it as a wobble, but Steve taking a little bit more time than usual at the change of ends or getting ready to take serve or receive serve. Not quite sure if he's fully feeling 100% at the moment. But he's got the opportunity here to go 2-4 in the second set. Steve trying to finish that point by putting it into the hazard galleries. One above the gallery openings, another one below the gallery openings. Back to deuce.
Two balls up.
Jack, I don't want to be funny, but you were marking the last match. I know you just need to let this go.
Still advantage. Oh, sorry.
Once you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Take two. First serve. Ball.
We're there. Take two on the first serve. It was a very late call from Scott to call a fault. Literally just at the moment Ben was going to strike the ball. Some fantastic retrieving there. Steve's forehand corner, but couldn't make the last one work.
Serve advantage. Four. Game. 2 games to 4.
And flying hard up to the penthouse, onto the service back wall and onto the roof. We've got quite a high roof here at Hampton Court. That's probably our first one out of court on the roof.
Right. 15 up.
Double figures on the grill count for Steve. Bit of a change of direction from Steve there, really trying to pepper Ben's forehand down at the hazard end.
Top. Thirty, 40.
Incredible defence from Ben, being tested again and again and again, both sides of the court, consistently going to on the floor back to Steve and winning a point.
Receive advantage. Ben, are you okay with that? Okay.
So we have been joined up here by head professional at the Royal Tennis Court, Nick
Receive
Wood.
advantage.
I'm sure he'd love to share his thoughts. He's laughing, but I am serious. The floor is yours, Nick.
Thank you, Martin.
Game.
Could I refuse such an invite?
That's 5 games to 2 to receive the leads.
You've seen maybe 20 minutes now. What have you made of it?
I've seen a fair bit more, watching a little bit online, enjoying the streaming, which has been fantastic, and listening to your commentaries. Very good, guys. Very entertaining, very insightful. What do I take of this match so far? I'm seeing Ben play his simple and effective game. I've seen him play better, but his simple and effective style of tennis is what's keeping him ahead in this game. And from Steve's perspective, Steve looks a bit tired today. He puts everything into his matches, and he's had one more match than Ben, and he's looking a little tired. But he's doing a lot more running than Ben. Ben finds these corners, he penetrates the corners relentlessly with his short, punchy action. And Steve is having to cover a lot of the court and using a lot of energy.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
3 and 4.
Great minds, Martin.
Level. Cross gallery. Adjacent.
I think we've got these two contrasting styles. It's fantastic to watch. You've got Ben, who's just relies purely on simplicity of action and execution, and you've got Steve, who's got that sort of real strong vein, natural ability and flair. Contrasting styles, great to watch.
15 off.
Steve at
Last
the
gallery.
stretch.
Points.
Steve playing roulette with the marker there.
Yeah, certainly not playing the whistle, that's for sure.
Last gallery, second set.
That's a beautiful cut shot. Not only in style, and
15 all.
execution, but floor side wall, great length, great width. Ben can't afford to give him that much space. Only a couple of tied shots from Steve.
30-15.
In Steve's previous match against Nick Howell, that main wall dirty was flying in. Great get. Some fantastic.
Takes half yard worse than the last gallery. 30-15.
Yeah, in Steve's previous match, his main wall dead on was exploding off the sidewall into the dead on, and just seemingly not going his way in this match.
And half yard, 2 cases. Chase, 40-15, better than half a yard.
Set point to Ben. Steve got.
Goal. Chase, 30-40, fine.
Obviously better than half a yard chase to beat there, so Ben went all in with his return driving for the dead on, but accuracy was off on that.
30-40 receiving it. Game.
What a great main wall
Game
there.
in the second set. 6 games to 2.
That's set to Ben. 2 sets to
2
love.
sets to love.
Steve taking a bit of time out to change his shirt.
So while players take a short break to freshen up some of their clothing, Nick, this is the 5th Champions Trophy we've had now. I guess in your position as sort of tournament director, founder, ideas man, what's your kind of summary of the whole tournament so far?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, year on year, this event is really establishing itself as a top world ranking event, and year on year we're seeing the professionals turn up, all the players, amateurs as well, turn up and really take this tournament seriously. It's a tournament that they want to win, and we've just been seeing some great tennis this whole week, particularly from the qualifiers through to the quarterfinals, and now in the semi-finals. It's a great tennis.
Third set. Double.
Set number 3.
30 love. Time. 40 love. Fifteen, 40. Game. First game of the third set. Somebody.
It's a pretty rapid start out of the blocks for Steve there, start of the third set. He knows he's got to win 3 in a row here.
No. Fifteen up. Last gallery. 15 up. Oh. Hold up. Good. 15 all. In the yard. 15 all, 2 chases. Last gallery going in the yard.
Yes, Anna, we're incredibly happy with the event this year. It's gone fantastically well. A lot of time and thought goes into the event. It's the Champions Trophy. It's about providing a great tournament environment and experience for the players in their quest to earn ranking points and challenge for world championships, but also here at the Royal Tennis Court we present the tournament in front of Palace visitors. We want to showcase the game to as many people as we possibly can. We've had great ticket sales, lots of people watching, Palace visitors down the side galleries really engaging with the tennis that's going on. It's a great rally.
30-15. Better than a yard.
Even down the idea of making sure the balls are on court are as good a quality as we can make them, particularly to
Better than
encourage
the
a
yard.
rallying type of tennis, retrieving a mix of power and cut
Chase, 40-15.
and court craft, and we're seeing a lot of that in this tournament, making for great entertainment.
Game. 1 game all.
Ben just steadying the ship there with that game.
What's the second gallery? Double. Good. 15 up.
Fair call from Ben there, calling a stroke against himself. Good sportsmanship.
The door. 2 chases. 15 up.
And obviously the championship, we're very fortunate to be at the Royal Tennis Court, pretty much courtesy of Historic Royal Palaces, who have been a great partner with the Royal Tennis Court. Historic Royal Palaces, the organisation that runs and looks after Hampton Court Palace, which is such an amazing venue to come and watch this amazing game. And of course we were amazingly thankful to our sponsors, Mitsubishi Electric and CAD Corp, who have, without Historic Royal Palaces, all the sponsors, this event couldn't take place.
15 love serve leads, worse than the second gallery. Thirty love, the door. Chase, 15-30.
That's unfortunate for Steve, missed the grill by an inch. As a result, loses the service end by Ben effectively sticking to last gallery.
Second gallery, 15-30. Second gallery, 2 chases.
And now he loses the service end. One of the observations I've made in watching how these rallies are unfolding is that the real tennis is known for its for the court, the way the ball behaves around the court, and it's so key to try and get the balls into the corners. But if you play with too much width on the ball, you create angles for your opponent to take advantage of, and very often it's actually the straight ball. It's the straight ball that actually your
40-15.
will really struggle with.
Second
Don't
gallery.
give them the angle to play with. If you give them a straight ball, it's very difficult for them to create the angle and find the corners.
Chase, 30-40.
Great use of the hazards there by Ben.
Has it been in the yard, 30-40 to Chase.
Missed the winning target by half an inch. Ends up with a hazard chase and loses the service end. This game can be cruel.
I think what we've also seen there just in the last couple of rests, Steve starting to turn in on that kind of backhand corner and really trying to open up the forehand a little bit. It's something that he's very competent at and kind of famous for, but we've not really seen Steve being able to deploy that in this match so far.
Ben serves that railroad nice and straight and nice and tight, doesn't give Steve much chance to turn. Great get from Ben.
No.
Not that time.
Game. 2 games to 1.
So yes,
Serve
Ben's
lead,
giving Steve
third
much
set.
chance to turn on the serve. Steve's going to try and find
2-1.
other opportunities
Yeah.
in the rally to turn and take advantage of that big forehand of his.
What's in the second gallery?
Return from Ben there, just catching the bottom edge of the dead on.
15 love.
Great rally. A couple of somewhat sketchy
15 all.
choice of shots there from Ben. He's managed to get the point back though.
Stop. Thirty 15. That's better than 6. 2 cases. 30 15.
Big thanks to Nick Wood for joining us for a little bit of commentary as we get things underway in the third set here.
All. Better than 6.
Steve deciding to commit there to the cross court.
Forty 30. Second gallery, 40 30 on a case. Forty 30. The receiver leads. Second gallery.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Two. Receiver's advantage. Last gallery. Advantage 1 chase.
Possibly a bit of tiredness and fatigue starting to come in there for Steve. Quite a loose first serve. Not quite enough spin on it to get back down into the service area, heading back up over the penthouse. Ben finding it quite straightforward to drill that cross court into Steve's backhand corner.
Serve advantage. Last gallery.
It's to take us to 2 games all. Last gallery.
Game. That's 2 games all. 2 all. And second gallery. Lahore. Good. 15 love. Oops. 30 love.
Steve taking advantage of, again, a bit of a loose serve from Ben to turn onto his forehand, open up the court, and put the ball straight into the dead on.
5 and 6. 2 chases. 30 love.
It looks as though Steve is winning most of his points when he's chopping that ball into the corners. I think he needs to sustain that. Keep using that tactic against Ben here. Just try and frustrate him. Keep chipping that ball in the corner.
30 love. The server leads.
The opportunity
Better than
comes
the
back
second
and
gallery.
hit the winner.
Better than the second gallery. Forty love. 5 and 6. Shot. Game.
2 great shots there from Steve to win that point. Very tight railroad.
3-2.
It's
Server
just
lead.
a simple chip into the hazard galleries.
Fifteen love.
Can Steve find his way back
50
into
all.
this game?
Thirty 15.
One thing we do know about real tennis is that the momentum
40
can shift
15.
at any point in the match.
Game.
And this could be Steve's time.
4 games to 2. The server lead.
Yeah, we definitely had a start of this set. We definitely had some quite level, some quite even points between both players. And actually, it's literally
15
the last
up.
kind of 10 points or so that Steve's really kind of put the foot on the accelerator, built up a bit of a lead
Top.
as we go midway through this third set. A few frustrations coming out from Ben down at the other end.
Second gallery. 15 up. Love.
Do let us know on the live chat if you can see a way back for Steve in this game, in this match, I should say. Certainly with the upper edge in this third set, he's got a few opportunities to take the game to 5-2. But he's still 2 sets down to the incoming server, Ben Taylor-Matthews. And don't forget, final of Champions Trophy coming up at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, UK time. Who's going to join John Lumley in the final?
Fifteen 40. Thirty 40. More than a yard worse than the last gallery. 34 bench.
Starting to see a little bit more aggression, a little bit more power, I think, particularly coming from Steve's game. Starting to get the sense a little bit that some of the long rallies that we've got going on are probably not playing to his advantage. We've seen that in other matches over this Champions Trophy, people wanting to set chases at the earliest opportunity. Doesn't matter what length they are, doesn't matter how they get there, they just want to come down the service end and use that as a position to dominate the game.
Pop. Game. 5 games to 2. By 270. What's the second gallery? Oh. Fifteen up. 15 all. Last gallery. 15 all. 2 chases. We could do some
It's amazing just looking at these two players now. Their backs, I've noticed, are extremely well built, really strong. I think we often associate the legs and the core as sort of necessary for real tennis, but just looking at both these guys, their backs just look extremely strong. Before they're serving the railroad, they're set really well. When they're completed the railroad, when they've finished the stroke, their back's still set, they're not leaning over. It's just an interesting observation because me personally and a lot of people I know associate the legs and the core as something that's a necessity to train and develop and get stronger, but really it's such a physical game, and I think the whole body comes into play during every shot. Definitely seen
Last
a
gallery.
few more than usual unforced errors from Ben in this set.
Hooked. They all. Oh. 40, 30.
Main wall down shot from Steve there brings him set point 5-2. Back to back, dead on forces there.
2 sets to 1, serve lead. 4 sets.
2 dead on in a row. We're up to 2 sets to 1.
Two and 3. Double. Off.
Ben following very much Nick's advice from earlier on about really making the most of the straight ball. That was completely parallel to the main wall as that sailed underneath the grill.
Sorry, it has been the yard. Thank you. 2 chases.
Also, Jack, curiously, going back to your mentioning of kind of
15 up.
the back and kind of the shoulders and the importance of that in serves, we've also got the curiosity with Ben that he's actually advertising the services of another competitor on his own back. I don't know if you've seen some of the social media bits and pieces. You might not be able to pick it up on the camera, but Ben's sporting a lovely little advert for the Robert Shankman tax accountancy services that have been mentioned in many a podcast between Ben and Rob during the lockdown, during the lockdown years.
2 and 3. Right, for 1 and 2. Dirty Love. Hazard better than a yard. Hazard.
Ball landed from 1 and 2 on a chase 3.
Duke lost the chase.
Steve not
40 love.
converting a hazard chase there.
$15.40. And the yard. 15.40 in a chase.
I've got a question for you now, Giles. Obviously, going into the tournament, John Lumley was the favourite to win the title. Out of Ben and Steve, who do you think has the better chance of beating John in the final tomorrow?
I mean, John's in the form of his life at the moment. I think this is probably his last competitive match before he goes to Westwood to play the World Championship Challenge against Camden in September.
That's the chase and the game. That's the first game of the fourth set. Service.
This is very hard to say, though, which player is more likely to beat John.
Up. $15. Four and 5. $15. Oh. $30.15.
Superb. Middle of the
Ready
court
all?
volley from Ben, straight into the depths of win gallery.
$40.30. And the chase.
Admittedly, we've not had an awful lot of winning gallery openings in this match. One of the things that I think we do get quite a lot of complaints about Hampton Court is how quiet our winning gallery is whenever we get shots going in there. I wonder if we might end up getting petitioned to get a slightly bigger bell to put in there, or something that's a little bit more. Something to give us a little bit more.
40-30
applause
receiving
and
lead.
plaudits
4
for
and
people
5.
putting the ball straight back into there.
Oops.
Ben here with the opportunity to build up a 2-game lead. Start of the fourth set. Some superb attacking there from Steve and some fantastic defending from Ben.
Yes.
Kind of felt like every shot was getting faster and faster from Steve. We're back to Juice.
Fault. Goes advantage. Game. One game all. Fault. Short. Love. Fifteen all.
It's becoming a real battle, this one.
Yep, 15 all.
No easy points in this match.
Fault.
If you double faults, I'll be eating my words.
No, better than 2.
So unfortunate
You
for
know-
Steve. Again, missed the grill by about an inch. Ended up giving away a short
Oh.
chase. Giving up the service end.
No. That's the last
Really
gallery.
starting to see some
Detective.
long rallies now. I feel like it took a
15
bit
all.
of time to get them going. A lot of short points early on, but in the last set or two, the rallies have got
It's
longer,
one game all.
quality's got better, and yeah, both players finding their form. Really, really entertaining match. I think their bodies have become looser. They don't look fatigued. And I think the remainder of this match is going to be
15 all.
very, very
Better
entertaining.
than 2.
Second serve, better than 2 chase.
Fault. Yep. $30-15. Worse than the last gallery.
Chase worse than last gallery to beat.
Worse than the last.
Just got caught up by the net there, Steve did.
30 all.
It's a great lob from Ben. A shot we don't see too often in this game. Serving that railroad, fantastic.
40-30. Worse than 6. 40-30 in a case.
As we would say, he's paid for the whole racket. But yeah, Ben's railroad has got a lot tighter. He's served it so consistently.
A few minutes ago, Jack, you asked me which of these players is more likely to beat John in the final. I didn't give you an answer to that. I'm still not 100% sure myself. I would probably say
40-30,
Armbile
the C
Whisper.
leads worse than 6.
It really depends on which kind of style is going to play best to kind of take John's game down.
Good. Advantage receiver.
Do we think John will be watching this
Good.
from home?
I think we saw him pop up to the upper gallery a little bit earlier. So I don't know if
Receiver's
John's still
advantage.
in the house as such. But I'm sure he'll have more than a passing interest in what's going on here right now.
What's the one? Yes. Better than 3, 2 cases.
Steve getting really quite unlucky with the previous rest that he forced into the hazard upper wall, catching the bottom lip of a window that we've got here at RTC. That's actually Scott Labour's apartment. Instead of that kind of falling down, the ball falling down to the floor a little bit more, it shot straight up into the middle of the court, giving Ben a real opportunity to spy his spot in the corner and get a very good chase of worse than the yard.
Yes. Both. Case, still worse than 5. Serves advantage, better than 3. Bolt. Better than 3. Okay. 2 games to 1. Server leads. Shot. 15 love.
Opportunity there for Ben to put that into the winning gallery opening. It's his 4th winning gallery of the match, taking advantage of quite a high return serve from Steve.
yard. 15 love. The line to Jason.
I think we're up to about 30 viewers on the stream now. So do leave a comment, do leave a message, ask us a question. We're on 29 viewers. Let us know what you think of the commentary. I think you'll all agree Giles has been doing an excellent job. And more importantly, let us know what you think of the match. Who do you think is going to win the match? Do we think it's going to go to best of 5 sets? To a 5 set? 5th set? God, can't talk. Or do we think Ben's going to take it in 4? Leave a comment. Let us know.
It's off. West of the yard.
Great shot from Ben.
50 love. Receiver leads the line.
Chase off, chase a yard.
Oh.
Now chase the line to beat.
Fine. 30 love. The door. 30 love. Court. 15-30. Ben in the last gallery. 2 chases. And we need some balls, gents. Please.
Trying to change a few of the settings with the live stream with the commentary, so hopefully you can hear us a little bit better. Apologies if we're coming across as a little bit too quiet. We are doing what we can. Our little commentary booth up here is open and exposed to the court, so we'll try and make sure not to speak too loudly in case we start interrupting the players during play.
Yes. 30-15. Server leaves the door. Sorry, 30-15. Server leaves the door. Jace. 30 all. Better than the first. No, sorry. It was a line. It was a line. Oh, better than the last gallery. Apologies. Better than the last gallery. 30 all. Fault.
A late call from the marker there to call a fault. Looks a little bit short from where we were.
Chase of better than 6, sorry, worse than 6. 40-30.
Excellent response there from Ben. Serve, return, straight into the grill.
Serves advantage. Hey.
So another great hold from Ben.
Serve
He's looked very
3-1,
composed, very
serving.
relaxed during this tournament. Railroad.
15 love.
Very consistent today. Winning lots of points directly from it.
Last gallery. 15 up. Shot. 30 love.
Ben,
Chase.
do get the feeling that if Steve is going to turn this around, he does need to get those chases. He needs to hit those galleries and just try and get down the serving end, because Ben's serve is not letting up today. He's serving that railroad very consistently, and he's not losing too many points from the serving end. So let's see if Steve can hold on to it.
Yeah, we're now
40 love.
Ben having
The
won the last
receiver
6 points in a row.
Last gallery.
If he makes it 7 in
Last
a row,
gallery.
you kind of feel 4-1 advantage is going to be.
No, wins a chase for 2 and a game. That's 4 games to 1.
There you go. There's the 5th game goes Ben Taylor Matthews' way. He's only 2 games away from victory now.
Fifteen up.
That's gone
Serve
around the net post, so that's a point to the server.
Worse than second gallery. 15 up. 15 all. One and two. Two chases. 15 all.
Steve needing a couple more moments there to kind of adjust his rhythm, get himself ready for the next serve. A little bit of a stretch needed on the legs there. It's been a long 2 hours of tennis so far. We're also probably looking at here probably the longest socks in real tennis against the shortest socks in real tennis.
I don't know if Ben's are actually that short, just compared to Steve's. Ben's looking closely, Ben's look like pretty normal length, but Steve's definitely gone for the extra long. I hope he's okay here. He seems to be struggling with something. I think early on, even he looked to be struggling with something, but not really giving away too much about what is wrong. See that he's stretching his calf right now, but hopefully that's just a bit of fatigue more than anything.
So Steve's called for an official injury timeout. While he looks like he's kind of stretching out his legs a little bit to see if he can get them working again. So he's entitled to a 5-minute injury timeout. I believe he only allowed one injury timeout, or you're allowed as many injury timeouts as possible, but it's only one per injury. It's a difficult situation for both players to be in. Ben starting to take the ascendancy again in the fourth set. 4 games to 1, 15 all. About to take on a couple of chases.
We should get him on there.
Apologies as well. We seem to be having a few more gremlins, not just with the commentary sound, but also with some of the video as well. We've got Oliver Buckley, who's our resident master of all things audio, visual, and internet connectivity. I know he's working hard to try and get that all fixed.
I think you'll agree he's chosen a good time for the stream to go down. During Steve's injury timeout, there's no sign of Steve returning to play any time soon, although saying that he is on the court doing his stretches. Probably another minute or so till he can come back, and it looks like the stream, not the Streve. I think I was looking at Steve and trying to say stream. So the stream is back up and running, which is great to see. Gone up to 34 viewers as well. For those of you who've just joined, you've come in at a good moment in the match. Ben has found a good rhythm. He's taken the lead in this fourth set. I think he's 4-1 up in games. It's 15 all. There are 2 chases, and he's looking in a very, very dominant position at the moment. But we've seen Steve come back before, and I'm sure he's not going to let this one go very easily.
Don't forget, the winner of this match will go through to Sunday's final. He'll play John Lumley for the final of the Champions Trophy 2023. We will be guaranteed to have a new name on the Champions Trophy. Play starts at 11 AM UK time tomorrow. Which might not matter all that much if there's no play in the golf or no play in the cricket, you can be guaranteed under the roof of the Royal Tennis Court there will definitely be some play taking place tomorrow morning. We also need to give a shout out to some of our supporters for this tournament, Mitsubishi Electric and CAD Corp. Their support in this tournament, and particularly the support of Mitsubishi Electric over the years, has been absolutely invaluable. Without their support, this tournament certainly wouldn't have been as successful as it has been. Looks like Steve's been given a 1 minute reminder or 1 minute warning for the rest of his injury timeout.
Keep those comments coming, guys. Now is the time to comment in. We can answer some questions. What do you think of the match? Who do you think's going to win the match?
Ready? So the score is 50 all. Hazard worse than the second gallery.
That's the second gallery.
What? Ready for team 1 and 2. Forty 15. Out of court. 30 40. Eleven 4. 30 40 mistake. Receiving each better than 4. Better than 4. Won it for worse than 3. Game 5 games to 1. The receiver leads. Better than 2. Come on. Fifteen up. Fifteen all. Better than 5. 2 cases. 15 all, better than 2. Lost it, but worse than 2. 30-15, better than 5. Thirty all. That's half yard, thank you. 30 all. Forty 30, and again. Chase. The receiver leads, Hazard half a yard. Hazard. Game.